All right. So hello everyone. Can you guys hear me? People who can hear me, just put a yes out there in the chat box. I see some people have already joined in. Okay. All right. So good to see people who have already joined. Okay. And today, the session that we are going to take. Okay. And I'm sure this might surprise a lot of people towards the end of the session, um, because when we talk about linear arrangement, okay, when you talk about linear arrangement, a lot of people have this very common notion that this is a very easy topic. Okay, so guys, understand it's not that linear arrangement is always going to be easy. Okay, this can be just like any of the other CAT questions. It can go to a moderate level and it can go to a tough level also. Okay, so as our I mean the main agenda of the webinar series is just to not just to look at easy but also to look at the higher level thing. So today we'll be doing the same thing, that for linear arrangement. Okay, a lot of people who might be thinking that this chapter will be a very easy thing to do, और ये तो मुझे आता ही आता है और मैं इसको कैसा भी क्वेश्चन आएगा I can crack it. So probably today some of you might face a little challenge out here to solve these kind of questions. Okay, so all right, okay, without any this thing, we'll go ahead. So yeah, before we start any of our sessions, we always just give you a reminder that if you have not subscribed to our channel, okay, please do subscribe it. If you're first time on our channel, okay, the channel name is MBAP, and same thing on Instagram. Okay, there you have MBA_Pathshala. So please do follow us there as well. Okay, all right, going ahead, this is what the webinar topic, okay, the agenda is today. That okay, so I'm going to give you a brief about a linear arrangement first. Okay, then its importance in CAT and non-CAT exam, and obviously there are certain tricks which is going to help you solve this, solve some of the samples that we're going to see today. However, in our regular lectures, we'll be touching upon basic as well as advanced. Okay, there are certain more frequently asked linear arrangement patterns. Okay, so we'll take those questions in our lectures there, and also linear arrangement when it comes with blood relations and some other parameters that makes it even more difficult to solve. Okay, so those questions will not be able to touch here in a 1 hour session, but in a proper 2 hours of two different sessions. Okay, we'll cover that in our regular sessions. All right, guys. So with this agenda, I'm going ahead. All right, so the trick is to make visual notes. Okay, and with this trick, okay, let's go ahead. In fact, before even going to the question, okay, I'm going to first give you a brief about some, okay, people who okay, for them, people who are going to see linear arrangement for the first time. Okay, so let me just tell you what a linear, वैसे ही एक और चीज होती है circular arrangement. Okay, so we'll probably next week we'll see circular arrangement. Today we will focus on the linear arrangement part. Now linear arrangement का simple logic है. Linear मतलब एक straight line में arrangement होने वाला है. So I can get very simple and easy cases where like 4-5 लोगों का होगा, A इसके लेफ्ट में है, B उसके लेफ्ट में है, ऐसे करके I can have more number of people, I can increase the number of people and then have multiple parameters. When I say multiple parameters, एक parameter तो name दिया होगा, but other parameter can be a blood relation also. Okay, means there can be a statement that the brother of A sits to the left of sister of B. Okay, सो ब्रदर ऑफ ए कौन है पहले वो भी ढूंढना है, सिस्टर ऑफ बी कौन है वो भी ढूंढना है, उसके बाद हमको अरेंजमेंट करना है. उस तरीके के क्वेश्चंस भी हमारे पास आ सकते हैं. ओके, इन सर्टेन केसेस पीपल मेक इट अ डिफरेंट चैप्टर बट वी कंसीडर दैट टू बी अंडर लीनियर अरेंजमेंट ओनली. देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड पैरेलल अरेंजमेंट. पैरेलल अरेंजमेंट क्या होता है? पैरेलल अरेंजमेंट में हमने क्या किया है कि ऐसे अगर 4 तरीके के, मतलब यहाँ दे दिया कि लोग आमने सामने हैं. नाउ दिस कैन बी अ केस दैट पीपल आर looking at each other. It can be a case where people are opposite of each other, like facing opposite. Okay, अब मुझे ये नहीं दिया होगा कि कौन किसके लेफ्ट में क्या है, मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आएगा कि कौन इस रो में कौन इस रो में, तो मुझे वो भी फिगर आउट करना पड़ेगा. These are some different kinds of linear arrangement questions that you can expect. Okay, so by any chance, okay, I just want to make sure that do not underestimate this topic by saying that ki arrangement to sir mujhe bahut अच्छे से आता है. I'm telling you guys, most of you will be surprised, okay, when you get higher level questions of these topics, because you will definitely get only higher level questions, okay, in your exams. ऐसे टॉपिक पे आपको इजी लेवल क्वेश्चंस नहीं आएंगे, आपको आएंगे तो हायर लेवल ही आएंगे. मैंने ऐसे हायर लेवल, तो उसके लिए मुझे बहुत ज़रूरी हो जाता है कि ये जो विजुअल नोट्स मैं बोल रहा हूँ, ये विजुअल नोट्स लिखना मेरे लिए बहुत 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 ज़्यादा ज़रूरी हो जाता है. ओके, सो व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू डू टुडे, आई एम गोइंग टू टेक 2 sets. Okay, and both these sets, okay, one is going to be at a moderate level and the second is going to be at a tougher level. Okay, now what I want you guys to do, I'm going to solve, I will start with the moderate level set first. Okay, in fact I'll give you a 2 minutes of time. Okay, 2 to 3 minutes time मैं तुमको देता हूँ स्टार्टिंग में. थोड़ा क्वेश्चन को पूरा रीड करो. ओके, रीड करके किसी से, तुम लोग में से कुछ लोगों ने, हो सकता है मेरा पहले का कोई पजल का सेशन अटेंड किया हो. आई हैड ऑलरेडी टेकन अ सेशन ऑन क्रिटिकल पाथ. ओके, अगर वो सेशन अटेंड किया है, वहां भी मैंने विजुअल नोट्स की बात की थी. अगर तुमने विजुअल नोट्स करना देखा है, ठीक है, तो ये मॉडरेट लेवल का जो क्वेश्चन होगा 2 से 3 सेट वाला, ठीक है, 2 से 3 मिनट जिसके अंदर मैं दूंगा, पहले उसके अंदर अप्लाई करो वो और सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करो. ओके, आई विल नॉट गिव मोर देन 2-3 minutes. ओके, व्हाई? बिकॉज आई ऑल्सो हैव टू सॉल्व अ टफ लेवल पजल सेट. Okay guys, so be there till the end, okay, because by the end only we will be solving the tough level set. Okay, all right guys, so with that point, okay, I'm going ahead. So just a minute, let me go on to the next slide. All right, this is the next slide that I have, and by any chance if you are not able to see the entire question or something, do let me know, so that while, because last time I remember people were telling me that my photo was not allowing them to see the entire question. Okay, all right, so I have the puzzle set now in front of you. So I guess over here, if there's something that you're not able to see, the top line only says that was to be introduced to the President of India. Okay, so President of India is the part that is not being seen in the question. So don't worry. You should not. You should not. There is. So I see some comments. Okay, yeah, I'll make sure that we are using only English language out here. Okay, so that people who don't understand Hindi will not face any problem. So Hari, don't worry. Okay, as I said, the top right hand side, it is only saying that it introduces these, like the Indian team is introduced to President of India. Okay, so apart from that, there is nothing that is getting hidden in this question. Probably next question. Okay, I think some people are not able to see, so I'm going to stop my video there. Okay, all right, so I've stopped my video there. All right, so what as I said, okay, I'll give you initially 2-3 minutes of time to read through the question, because the question is going to be a little lengthier one. Okay, so over here there are total of 11 people. Okay, there are total of 11 people, 11 players. Okay, on the Indian cricket team. Okay, who are arranged. Okay, or rather they are there. Okay, from left to right. Okay, so if I have to solve it here, okay, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, so I have put 11 places like that. Now, as I said, visual notes. Okay, I told you visual notes. So what happens? I always say that read these puzzles only once. Okay, read only one. Now you are saying that there are 9 points out here. Okay, when you read only once, okay, obviously you cannot remember the entire set. You are supposed to make visual notes which will help you solve these questions, okay, by reading only once, if you are able to make those visual notes. All right, so what we'll do, we'll start with this only. We will keep a visual note thing. Okay, that how we can do. Now the captain of the side is in the middle of the row, so the middle one is going to be this player. Okay, so I'm just putting a CP, which is the captain. Okay, the wicket keeper is at the start of the line. Okay, so left to right is the arrangement. So this is the wicket keeper. So the first thing I have already drawn. Goni and Sachin are to the left of the captain. Okay, now this is the captain. That means these 5 places Out of these 5 places, somewhere is Goni going to come, okay, and somewhere Sachin is also going to come. So Sachin and Goni are to this side, okay. All right. No player stands between Robin and Yuvraj or Mohit and Ajay. So basically, Robin. I'm putting a 2 lines like this. So which keeps it this. Then Robin and Yuvraj are next to each other. Who is on the left? Who is on the right? I don't know. Similarly, Mohit and Ajay are also going to be like this only. Okay. All right. I'm done with this. There are 7 players between Robin and Dravid. Okay. So over here I'm putting Robin dash 7, and then you have what, Dravid. Okay. So I'm reading and just writing my notes. This is how you're supposed to do. Okay. Gautam stands to the immediate left of Ishan. Okay. So there is Gautam, who's to the immediate left of Ishan. All right, so I've done this. Okay, by putting a line, okay, this makes it the immediate one for me. Ishant and Irfan are immediate neighbors of Srishant. Okay, so this is Srishant here. One side is going to be either Gautam or Ishan. The other side can be Gautam or Ishan. So we don't know this. I think I wrote something wrong. Irfan and Ishan, sorry. Okay, it is Irfan and Ishan. Irfan and Ishan. Okay. All right, so I see Sarath has already solved it. Okay, good one, Sarath. So Irfan and Ishan are there. So this is for people who are there and solving with me. Okay. So Irfan, Ishan, I have put that. Okay. Now comes Dravid, Irfan are to the right side of the captain. So this side of the team, you will have Dravid. Okay, and you will have Irfan. All right. Now Dravid Irfan to the right side. Now there are 6 players between Sachin and Srishant. Okay, Srinath. So Sachin and Srinath, there are 6 people out there. Okay, this is also done. Now in the past, Dravid as well as Goni was a wicket keeper. So you don't know, the wicket keeper can be anyone. The wicket keeper can be Goni or can be Dravid. All right. Okay. So I've written everything now. I've covered everything. I have written all the points. I have read it only once. I didn't go through it multiple times. I didn't have to like read something, then something I get, I plot that, then I'm going back. I didn't do any of that. Okay. So what I did, I wrote everything and I read everything, and then I made visual notes. Okay. This is what I'm saying, visual notes. So yes, definitely, guys, you would need some space to make those notes. Okay. All right. Now if I have to start plotting things, guys, it becomes very, very important, okay, to have your starting point in place. Okay. So in order to have the starting point in place, okay, I have to link the clues. Now this is where a lot of people face challenge. Okay, this is where the challenge, the most challenging area comes into picture. Okay, have written everything, sir. Start kahan se karu? Where do I start? I don't know. Okay, so in those cases, this is what I'm going to tell you. Okay, because this is a little crammed space. Okay, so I have to make notes here and solve everything here only. So make sure that in case you are not understanding, you can see this video again on our channel. Okay, that's not a problem. All right, so I see here there is something about Gautam Ishan. Okay, and I also see Ishan over here. So this is the connected clues that I'm getting. Okay, I'm getting these connected clues that okay, Gautam Ishan are obviously next to each other. Gautam is to the left, Ishan is here. After Ishan, Srishant is going. This Srinath is going to come, and after Srinath, there is Irfan going to come. Okay, this part, okay, this clue, okay, and this clue is actually helping me a lot. Okay, so I'm going to use another ink out here so that you understand that what part of the question I am solving and what part of the question is actually from the question itself. So all the red thing that I've written is only and only repetition of the question in more or less a visual note. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, okay, let's say for example, I'm writing here on the question, guys, because this is the only space left on the screen. So what I'm going to do, I'm saying that, okay, okay, let me use some other ink. Just a minute. All right, I hope this color is visible to you guys, or else I'll use a black only. Okay, so now understand we had what? We had Gotham out here. Okay, So what I did, Gautam. Okay, you have Gautam, then you have Ishan. You have Gautam, you have Ishan, and after that you're going to have Srinath. Okay, and after Srinath you're going to have Irfan. These four, Gautam, Ishan, Srinath, and Irfan. This four that I have written here, okay, this four that I have written here, okay, is going to be in the same sequence, right, guys? So I've got five sequence in place. Gautam, Ishan, Srinath, and Irfan. I have got five things in place. Okay. Now you see here all of, because we know that Irfan is to the right hand side. So all these four people that I have got is to the right side of the captain. Okay. So I've got these, out of these five places, I've got four places already in place, which is Gautam, Ishan, Srinath, and Irfan. Okay. Now what's the challenge? Okay. The challenge is that who is the next player? Okay. Now the next player, we know that over here it was somewhere written that Dravid is also there, right? Dravid is also on the right hand side. In these four players, we don't have Dravid's name. So where Dravid is going to come? Dravid is either going to come at this place, or Dravid is going to come either at this place. Any of these two, okay, Dravid is going to be there. Okay, so we know that Dravid is either at this place or at this place. Okay, now how do I know that where Dravid is going to be there? Okay, I guess, okay, so now which all clues do I have for Dravid? Need not to be the right of the captain. Sai is asking me some question that how, sir, how not to be right of the captain. So Sai, based on what you're asking, what I've understood, it is given here that Dravid and Irfan are on the right hand side of the captain. This is a clue which is given to you in the question. Okay, that is clue number, I think, uh, the 7, which talks about that Dravid and Irfan are to the right of the captain. Now, when I know that Dravid and Irfan are the right side of the captain, okay, that means this entire set of four people who are in sequence, okay, will be on the right hand side. When I say right hand side, then I don't know where Dravid is going to come. Dravid is going to be either this side or this side. Okay. All right. So with that, I'm going ahead. Okay. With that, I'm going ahead. And over here, I have one more clue which talks about that Dravid and Robin have got 7 people between them. Okay, Dravid and Robin have got 7 people between them. Okay, now understand, let's say for example, trial and error, I put a Dravid over here. Let's say for example, I put a Dravid over here. Now if I put a Dravid over here, let me just count 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now, is it possible? Is it even possible to put Dravid here? Because Dravid and Robin should have a gap of 7 people. That means Dravid cannot come here. Dravid cannot come here. Okay. So the only and only place for Dravid is this. The only and only place for Dravid is this. Okay. All right. So then what we can do? Okay, we can start the other 4 things in place. So we'll put a Gautam over here. Okay. We'll put a Ishan over here. We'll put a Srinath over here, and we'll put a Irfan over here. All right. So I'm not sure. So we have Irfan can be next to the captain now. Irfan can be next to the captain. Okay, you're saying that. Okay. I get your point. What you're saying that starting from here, the other people can cross this side, is what you're saying. Okay. Now understand. We know this in sequence. We know that in this sequence, these 4 people who we got. Okay. Now over here it is given to you that Gautam is to the immediate left of Ishan and all that. Okay, all those points were there. Now, considering taking this into picture, because I had Irfan on the right hand side, I had put this entire thing, and we saw that anyway this is not possible to put Dravid either this side or that side. Taking that into consideration, this is the reason why we chose this particular sequence. All right. So I think with that explanation, okay, I think people should be clear here that that this, like, at least half of the side of the arrangement is clear to you guys. Okay. So, and by the way, guys, this is a moderate level set. Okay, this is not a tough level set. Okay, this is a moderate level set. Okay, on linear arrangement that you can expect. Okay, that's why I say that do not underestimate this particular topic at all. Okay, definitely the easier examples of linear arrangement are going to be very, very, very easy. Okay, but you should, what happens at most of the places we have seen that just to keep students happy, most of the places only easy level questions are done. So that is not a good thing to do. Okay, the ideal and the most perfect thing to do is that the real level of question that you can expect in your exams, those kind of things, okay, should be taught, and that is what we're doing right now. Okay, so post this we have one more question, okay, which is going to be on a little tougher side. We'll do that as well. Okay, all right guys, so half of the set is done. Okay, and let me just tick mark things that I've already solved. Okay, so I have solved this, I have solved this, right? Okay, now any other thing that I've solved right now? No, nothing else. Okay, because now that I know Dravid is here, okay, I just know that I can count a gap of 7 and put Robin. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay, 7, and with this Robin comes here. So this is also done now. Now things are very easy. I've done this. Okay, now over here it was written that Sachin and Srinath has a gap of only 6 people. Sachin and Srinath. Okay, so this is Srinath, gap of 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. That means Sachin is going to be here. All right, so this is also done now. Okay, now Yuvraj and Robin are next to each other. Now one side Sachin has already come, so the only place left for Yuvraj is this. So when this is done, now you see that how quick things are happening. So in these kind of puzzles, we have always seen there is going to be one small part of the puzzle, and if you have cracked that one small part, okay, then it is done. Then the entire set is solved. There is not anything left much to be solved. Okay, so over here the main catch was this Gautam Ishan, okay, and then this Irfan Ishan Srinath thing. Once we could crack that part, almost the entire set was done. Okay, all right. Now this wicket keeper was going to be either Dravid or Goni. Now Dravid is already out because Dravid is being placed here. So the only thing left is here is Goni. Now I think two people are left, okay, which is Mohit and Ajay. Okay, so I don't know where Mohit is going to come. So either Mohit or Ajay are going to be here, and similarly this side also I don't know. So Mohit can come and Ajay can come. Okay. So with this, I see that some people answered my question saying that who is the captain of the Indian team? Who is the captain of the Indian team? So I don't know. It's either going to be Mohit or Ajay. So that's why the answer is cannot be determined. Okay. All right, guys. Is it clear? Okay. Okay, so Karan, you're asking me the same question. I think I've given that explanation out there to Sai. Okay, why can't Gautam be at 4th place and Irfan be at 7? Okay, so Irfan is right side of the captain. Definitely. Okay, what happens here is there can be multiple ways of solving it. One of the ways that Sai or Karan, okay, who is proposing here is that that's a trial error thing that they are telling. They are telling that Irfan, okay, this person was going to be on the right hand side. Okay, then that means that other things, okay, I will put only Irfan here, okay, in place of Gautam, and I start putting other things here. If you want to do that, you can definitely do that, but you will eventually see that because I have other clues which is linked to Srinath, I have another clue which is linked to Dravid. To leave the Dravid part, at least I have something linked to Shri. Okay, now Shri and Sachin has got 6 people between them. Okay, 6 people between them. Let's say, for example, if I put Irfan here, that means other things will be put here, right? So you say Irfan is going to come here, then Srinath is going to come here, Ishan is going to come here, and then you have Gautam. By doing that, Gautam and Sachin, okay, are going to have 6 people between them. This is the clause. This is another clue. Okay, sorry, Srinath and Sachin are going to have 6 people between them. By chance, if you are saying that, so Srinath has already come here. If I have to put 6 people between them, that means Sachin goes on the other side. And is that possible? Is that possible? Because Sachin, you have already have this clue that Sachin is on the left part of the team arrangement. So that is how you would negate your own assumption. Okay, so I'm not saying that whether you cannot go with that, you can go with that. You put that, okay, and when you put that, you will see that your assumption is going wrong with the other clues, because end of the day, when you solve the entire set, okay, the most important thing, or rather the most obvious thing, is that every possible clue which is given to you should be satisfied. Okay. So Sai, okay, I thought that that point was clear to you in the previous explanation, but then okay, never mind. Okay, now that you're clear with it, so that's good. Okay, all right. So now you see that all the points are covered. Okay, all the points are covered. Okay, all the clues we have covered. Okay, great. All right, good to see that people have understood this part. Okay, and I know that whatever I've written on the screen has become all like some random thing. Okay, but I hope it makes sense to all of you who are there. Okay, now, all right, going ahead, as I said, okay, the next set that we're going to take is going to be on a slightly trickier side than this one. Okay, so definitely it might need some more space to write down things. Okay, some more notes to be made. Okay, some more time for you to read question and all that. So that's why I'm going to say that please make note of things, that whatever we are going to do in the initial part, because I might switch on to a whiteboard, okay, to solve the question there. Okay, all right. So here I go ahead with my next set. Or by the way, okay, by the way, okay, so I have some questions left here. So who is at the second position in the lineup? Second position in the lineup is Sachin. Okay, so that's option number 4 here. Okay, who is second position in the lineup? Okay, please mark your answer. So the doubt there. Okay, yes. Okay, thanks a lot, Sai. Okay, good. So fourth is the answer there. Going ahead, if Ajay is the captain of the side, then who is standing to his immediate left? Okay. If Ajay is the side of the captain, then who is standing to his immediate left? Okay. Now over here we see in the arrangement that Ajay and Mohit are, so Ajay is the captain is what the question says. Who is to the immediate left? Okay. All right. So what's the answer, guys? There. Quick answer there. Shubham is saying that will the recorded session of this lecture be uploaded on YouTube? Yes, Shubham, it will be uploaded on the YouTube thing later. Okay. All right. So yes, Prakash has already answered. Mohit is the answer. So this is the best part that I love about LR. Okay, is that I really don't have to solve each and every question. I solve the entire set, and I have a jackpot of next 4 to 5 questions in my hand. This is the best part that I love about LR set. Okay, guys, and if you see, to crack the LR set, there is only 1 or 2 clues which is the most important thing to be solved. Okay, so that's why LR is a jackpot. Okay, even in your CAT exam, okay, that you should be focusing on. But yes, as I am going to say that never underestimate any of the topics of LR, saying that LR to mera bahut acha hai, LR mera bahut easy hai. I have seen this with my at least 5 6 years of experience of CAT. Okay, that people will think that CAT is very easy, but sorry, LR part is very easy, but only by the time they start giving their mock test that they realize that no, LR sets also require good amount of practice. Okay, all right, guys. So I'll go ahead with this. Okay, the next I'll go to the next set directly. This is the next set that I have, and as I said, so you will have to make note of things. Okay, go through things in detail. All right, so I'll give you some time. You can read through the entire set. Okay, and then probably I'll give you 2 3 minutes of time here before we start solving it in detail, because there are a lot of things to be read. There are around how many? There are around like 11 pointers this time. So make note of it. Make note of things. All right, and people who are watching this video, if you're liking it, just put a just you can like the video. You can do that as well. Now I'm going to only tell you one thing, okay, to make it a little quick for everyone to understand. Um, so how many parameters do I have here? How many parameters are there? If you see, there is a parameter of obviously the name, like this seven friends. Okay, so I'm just going to put name here as the first parameter. Okay, after name I have which place the person is going. That is a parameter. Okay, then I have mode, which is going to be land, air, or whichever mode. Okay, and then we have the month. So yeah, this is what we're going to do here. This is total of four different parameters that we need to take care of. Okay, so quickly I'm making this table. So I'm just writing the name of the friends. Okay, so I'm putting Anita, then you have Salma, then we have Vijay, then we have Manisha. All right, Robin. All right, so we have someone as Ravi Raj, and then we have Neha. All right, I'll try to solve it in the same screen here so that people are clear with things. But yes, guys, you'll have to do some understanding here. Okay, so Neha is at the bottom of the table. All right. All right, so Prachi is saying that in how much time you should solve these kind of questions. So, Prachi, just if you just analyze the entire section of CAT, like the LR section particularly, okay, I'm just going and switching to this thing. You get 32 questions, okay, in the LRDI set, which if I take a standard thing that every set has got like four questions, it's a matter of eight sets, okay, that you get. Okay. Now eight sets, out of these eight sets, to get a 99 percentile, okay, you are supposed to do a four sets, okay, a 4 to 5 sets, okay, is required to get a 99 percentile. So what ideally how you're supposed to solve, and this is also a mock strategy that a lot of guys can take it from here, that in order to choose these 4 or 5 sets out of these eight sets, okay, what first you need to do, you need to scan through the entire eight sets. Okay, you need to scan through the entire eight sets, look at how much of the data is a direct data or indirect data. You need to understand that, and based on that you'll have to spend at least the first 10 minutes in terms of identifying or rather scanning through all the eight sets. Okay, so out of 60 minutes that I have for my section, okay, I'm spending around 10 minutes here. After putting this 10 minutes here, I have 50 minutes left in my hand. Okay, and in this 15 minutes, okay, you are supposed to solve 4 to 5 sets. So technically, if you look at the average time that I'm supposed to put behind one set, okay, the average time that I'm supposed to put behind one set is going to be around 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so yeah, all the questions that you're looking at right now, okay, on the day of your exam, okay, you should be in a position to solve them in a 10 to 12 minutes at max. Okay, the cricket team one that we just saw, okay, that was again a moderate level question which could have been easily done in a 10 to 12 minutes of time. Okay, and you do get these kind of sets. Okay, you do get these kind of sets. The one that I'm solving right now, you can expect these kind of questions also in your CAT exam. Okay, and that kind of question should also be done in a span of around 10 minutes. Okay, all right, guys. So I have already made the table out there. Okay, so Robin, Neha, everyone. Okay, what I can do is I would want to save on some time by. I mean, if you read through the entire set, okay, whatever is the given data, I will just try to put in, okay, and have a summarized thing in front of you. Okay, so that way I'm just making some space on the screen. So there are certain things which is very clear on the screen given to you, in the question given to you. Okay. So what are those couple of things which is very clear? It is given to you that how many people will be going in a particular month. Okay, like in Jan, how many people are going? In Feb, how many people are going? Okay. It is also given to you that how many people will be going by land. Okay, how many people will be going by sea? All those things is already given to you. Okay. So I'm not reading things one on one. Okay, but I'm just making it quick here. Okay, so I know that in Jan there's only going to be one person. Okay, in Feb there's only going to be one. Okay, in March there's only going to be two. In April, okay, it is going to be one. Okay, and it is May, it is also going to be two. Okay, these are my data given to me here. Okay, if you read through the set, you will get to know that. Okay, all right. Okay, now if I go ahead with things. Okay. So like for example, in March and May, two pilgrim took place. Okay. So from all these things, okay, I have put all these pointers out here. Okay. All right. The next thing is let's also put a summarized thing that in land by land how many people are going. Four people are going by land. Okay, by sea how many people are going? Two. And by air mode how many people are going? It is one. Okay, so land, sea and air. Okay, this is the breakup there that I already have in front of me through the question. Okay, all right, the next part, if I have to just summarize things here for like from the location perspective, so how many people are going to Puri? So Puri, and there's one more place called Kali Kapil something. Okay, yeah, Kapila Vastu over here. So I am just writing in short. Okay, so Kapil. Okay, these two places, two people are going. Okay, and in so Rome, Ayodhya, okay, and Jerusalem. In all these places, one person is going. Okay, so I mean, you look at any of this. Okay, the breakup is seven. Okay, there are total of seven friends. Okay, the breakup is seven. So any of these things, you just do a sum. Puri and Kapil. Okay, two means four people, and then these three location one. That is this. So basically, I have now this breakup, which is all given to me in the question. Okay, and I just read through the set. Okay, and have made note of it. All right, now there are other couple of things that if I simply read through things, okay, I can write down things directly. Okay, for example, we have here, okay, point that Robin did not go in May, he went to Kapilavastu. Okay, so I know that Robin has gone to Kapilavastu. So what I'll do, these kind of things also I'll directly write down in the table. Okay, when you have multiple such parameters, okay, this becomes very important that you should understand. Okay, and this is going to be one of the learning things. Okay, through this question is that you when you first glance through a particular set, you should know that how you should plot the data. Okay, how you are supposed to plot the data. Okay, linear arrangement doesn't mean that everything is going to be always in one single line. Okay, this is also kind of a linear arrangement only. Okay, where I'm just arranging things, okay, with respect to and in front of, okay, a particular name student. Okay, where is the data given? Renuka, if you read through the questions properly, for example, I read it here. In March and May, two pilgrims took place. Okay. So I have in March and sorry, March and May. Okay. So in March I have written two. In May I have written two. Okay. So also two pilgrims were made to Puri. So Puri I have written two. Okay. So Renuka, I guess I mean I've answered your question there. Okay, because there are total of 11 different points. Okay, so and we don't have that much of time here. So what are we going to do? I have just put the summary of the question directly out there. Okay, and you can read through things and you see that everything is going to be matching with what I've written out there. Okay, all right. There are certain other things written. Okay, for example, Salma, okay, she traveled by land. Okay, so what I've done, okay, the entire thing, when you read through the entire thing, what you will end up getting is Salma is going through land. Okay, you will have that Robin might be going with either land or air. Okay, so over here, okay, which so here it is given that Robin cannot be reached by any sea route. Okay, That means he's going by either land or air. Okay, this is also clear to you. Okay, Ravi Raj is going by land. Okay, so I'm just writing down all the things clearly and quickly. Okay, because over here, so Ravi Raj went to pilgrimage in February and he traveled by land. Okay, so I've written that also here. Okay, so this is the way that I'm putting. So Anita is also going by flight. Okay, that is somewhere given to. All right, so Anita took a flight to reach her destination. Okay, so this is going to be air here. Okay, so this way I'm just writing down data. Okay, similarly over here I have that. Okay, for this is for Feb. Okay, Jan. These are different options here. All right, so that's why what I said is you guys can take a couple of minutes. Okay, because there are 9 points. I know that it's going to be a little tricky for you guys to in this quick time. Okay, make note of things, but yes, you can definitely. Yuvraj, and how much time it usually takes to summarize such lengthy questions? Um, in the initial phase of preparation, Yuvraj, you will definitely take a lot of time to do this. And when I say a lot of time, okay, it should be like a 20 minutes of time in the initial times. Okay, but what happens, okay, is when you do a lot of these kind of questions, okay, you will eventually know by looking only at the data that okay, this is going to be that type of a puzzle. Okay, when you know that this is going to be a what type of puzzle, okay, your entire plotting of data, okay, and all those kind of things will quickly be put in the right format. Okay, you will not take much of time because you will look at the puzzle set and you will understand okay यार ये तो वो type का है मुझे फटाफट फटाफट इस तरीके से plot करना है. Okay, and this is how you would make your plan as and when you get the question. So that's why it is not. This is for people who go prepared in an exam. They will never find these kind of question as a surprise, or they will not find these kind of question as a lengthier set for them. Okay, because they have solved these kind of question before. You'll have to give your mocks. You will analyze your mocks. Mocks में भी हम लोग वो चीज पढ़ने वाले हैं. Okay, so you are definitely going to get these kind of questions in your mocks many times and places. So this will help and give you the right exposure. Okay, all right. Going ahead, now that you know this, okay, that I have written all of this. So now I'll have to now link my clues. Okay, I have to now link my clues, and as I said, this is going to be on a little trickier side, but you can understand things as and when I'm explaining to you. Okay, now that I have filled in everything in the table, okay, this whatever I have filled in till now is purely the given data. Okay, this is purely the given data. Okay, this is only, so I have not like from my mind I have not inferred anything and I have cancelled out or ruled out something. No, I have only written down whichever things now is given in the data. So these 11 points, if you read through these things, whatever is given to you, if you put it down in the table, you will end up getting this table. Okay, so this is how we have this is how I'm going ahead with things now. Okay, and like let's see how we can infer and now come down to more conclusions. Okay, now with things that you've written on the screen itself right now that I've written, okay, you can eliminate a lot of options. Okay, a lot of the possibilities. Okay, so like say example, okay, you know that over here it is mentioned that through air, how many people are going to go? Only one person. Okay, so it was written here, one person took flight. Okay, so when you know that four people have gone by land, two people have gone by ship, okay, and one person gone by flight, which I've written here in summary. Okay, that means only one and one person is going to go there in flight. Now, Anita took a flight to reach her destination. Now Anita is going by flight, so we know this that Anita has taken a flight. So what I'll do, guys, firstly I'll change my color of ink, okay, because then that will help you guys in terms of understanding that what I'm solving now. Okay, so whatever is written with the black data out there is the given data. Okay, and nothing that I have taken or inferred from the question. Okay, all right. So now that I know, okay, where is my pen? Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah. So now that I know that Anita had taken air. Okay. I know this. Okay. Now that I know this. Okay. Let me just change my pen color. Okay. I think this is blue is going to be much more visible. Yes. Okay. All right. So now they know that air is where Anita is going. So definitely Robin is not going by air. Okay. So Robin is going by land only. Okay. So Robin is going by land. Okay. Now let me come down to the locations. Okay, to some extent. Okay. Now Robin would have gone by land. Okay, that we have already seen. Okay. Now similarly, we also know that there is. So Ravi Raj. Okay. All right. So Ravi Raj pilgrim has taken in Feb. Okay. We have already written that here. Okay. And then there was only one pilgrim. Okay. Because that would have taken in Feb. So that we have already seen here. Okay. That in Feb. Okay. There's only one thing, and that we have already done here. Okay, guys. So that means in Feb, no one else is going and making a pilgrimage. So what happens here? That this Feb thing over here, okay, gets cancelled out. Okay, this Feb thing here gets cancelled out because in Feb only one pilgrimage is happening, and that's of Ravi Raj. Okay, it is directly given to you in the it's directly given to you in the question. Okay, all right. Going ahead now. Now it is given that there are different. Statements are given to you with respect to Anita, that Anita did not visit some of the places. Okay, Anita did not visit some of the places. Okay, so how do I come and make note of it? So ideally, so but neither Anita or Neha visited this city. Okay, you see that pilgrims were made to Kapilavastu. Now Anita has not gone to Kapilavastu. We know this here. Okay, so I'm just writing down in short. No Kapila Vastu for Anita. Okay. If we see more, okay, I see here also Anita. Okay, that. However, neither Manisha or Anita visited Puri. So Anita has not even gone to Puri. Okay, so this is the not data here. Okay, so Kapila Vastu is gone. Okay, Puri is gone. Okay, like this, if we see there's one more data that is given to here for Anita is that there is only one series to Jerusalem and the city is visited in April, but not by Salma and Anita. So Anita does not go to Jerusalem as well. Okay. Now Anita is not going to these three cities. Okay, out of these places, okay, Anita is like, we have how many cities that we have? Two, three, four, five. Okay, out of five places, okay, out of five places, we have already gone to three places. Anita is not there. Okay, now the point is this, that there are only two places left, that Anita would have either gone to Rome, okay, or would have gone to Ayodhya. Okay, these are the only possibilities left for Anita. So Rome is there and Ayodhya is there. Okay. However, okay, we know that, okay, there's one more data given to you. Okay, that I think I have written down. Okay, I didn't write it down. Okay, Vijay has gone to Rome. Okay, do you see that Vijay visited Rome is given to you? All right, so I should have written it here. Okay, Vijay has place. Okay, so this is Rome, by the way. Okay, so now when Vijay has gone to Rome, the only thing left is Ayodhya for Anita. Okay, the only thing left is Ayodhya. Now I'm sure, okay, a lot of people are going to find this set a little difficult. Okay, but guys, as I said, in the initial phase, definitely for Robin we can fix land. Okay, none of these. All right. Uh, yes. So this is what I was saying. Okay, Princeton. Then Anita went to Ayodhya. Okay. Now with this logic, okay, that I'm presenting right now, you will see that there are there are a couple of other things that we can find out. Okay, all right. For Robin we can fix land. Okay, for Robin we can fix land. Okay, so I think for C we have two other places. Okay, the only sea route is, there is only sea route to Jerusalem. Okay, that point is also there. So yeah, so I'm going one by one. Okay, at this point of time, we are clear with this point that Anita has got Ayodhya as the location. Okay, all right. I'll give you. All right, so I just had a couple of. Okay, yeah, going ahead. So then there are two trips made to no Kapila Vastu. Okay, so one was done in Jan. Okay, so he there are two clues, okay, written here with respect to Kapila Vastu. Okay, so, the pilgrims were made in Jan and May. Okay, so over here, this point that I'm picking up, pilgrims were made to Kapilavastu in Jan and May. Okay. Now among the cities again that I go, okay, then let's look at the month wise where this is possible. Okay, and based on that, okay, then we can put in for Robin. Okay, because Robin has already gone to Kapilavastu, we know. Okay. Now, out of the places for the option that we have, okay, we have Jan, okay, we have May, and we have April. Okay. Now, out of this, let us see that where we can cut down on things and find the data for Robin. Anyone, by the way, who can tell me the entire this thing, that in which month does Robin go? Anyone? Okay, so my question is there anyone who can tell me that Robin goes, because we know for Robin already this part is clear. Kapil is clear, land is clear. Okay, out of the months, Feb I have already removed. Okay, then what is the month where? All right, great. Okay, so that's good. People are there with me. So Jan is the month for Kapil. Okay, Jan is the month for Kapil. Khadija says Anita as Vijay visited Rome. Okay, all right. Other people, yes, Jan. Perfect. Okay. So the reason behind it, the logic behind it, okay, because you'll have to remove the other option, okay, which is the other month. Now, so why we don't have March? Okay, because March you see is definitely there with the other two options. Okay, so there March will have been gone. So yes, Jan is the answer here. So Robin we have completely solved. Okay, that Robin is for Kapilavastu land and January. Okay, we are done with that part. Okay, all right. Yes, Princeton land is, we have already chosen land before. I think we have already marked that also, because air was only one person, and Anita was for sure going by air. Okay, so land was left. Okay, now the next thing that we'll pick up, that will help us solve things faster. Um, let's look at. I mean, which other clue will help us here? Okay, so let's say for example we have Ayodhya. Okay, now let's see that Ayodhya we had only one trip. Okay, now the easy part here is Rome was one that was already covered. Okay, out of two visits of Kapilavastu we have already covered one. Okay, so let's have another thing for Ayodhya. Okay, now for Ayodhya, what is the clue that I have? There is a no trip for Ayodhya is made. Like there's something mentioned here. Um, okay, so no pilgrim was made to the city in April or May. Okay, so we know that Ayodhya was not done in April or May. Okay, and since only one trip was made in Jan, okay, as well as Feb, because Jan and Feb only one trip is going to be there. Okay, so and then there is no trip of this, okay, happening in April and May. Okay, we know that in these 2 months, okay, Ayodhya is not going to happen. Okay, and Robin and so they're basically Robin and Ravi Raj. Okay, Robin and Ravi Raj, because there's only the other 2 months that I have to take. Okay, Feb and Jan. Okay, so Robin and Ravi Raj made those trips. Okay, and the trip to Ayodhya could have been made only and only in March. Are you guys clear with this? Okay. So what I have done, okay, what I've told here is that for Ayodhya, no trip was going to be done in April and May. Okay. So the 3 months left with me is Jan, Feb, and March. Okay, Jan, Feb, and March. Okay, was left for me. Now out of Jan, Feb, and March, okay, Jan and Feb was already taken, right? Because we have already seen here, okay, that Jan is already been taken here for Kapilavastu. Okay, and Feb is already been taken. Okay, so these two things are clear. Then that means the only month left. Okay, now for Ayodhya, for the Ayodhya person, okay, that we already know here is Anita. Okay, was going to be in March. Okay, so that's why even this part is clear to me, that Anita goes to Ayodhya by land and in the month of March. Okay, all right. Is this part clear to you guys? All right. Okay. Shubham says that alert. Yeah, yeah. Shubham, thanks for your comment out there. Okay. All right. So yes. So that's quick thing. Okay. That so now we have taken the entire of Anita. Okay. We have solved the entire of Robin. Okay. We have two things that we have completely solved. Okay. And I hope that whatever I'm writing on the screen, you guys can see it clearly and make sense of things. Okay. All right. Um, I would want to make it a little more interactive by because every time if I tell you what is the next clue that you should pick up, okay, that makes it a little one-sided thing. So anyone out there, okay, can just give a clue saying that, "Sir, this is what something that we should next try." All right, people. Now you see this, okay, it's always important to pick up things, okay, uh, about like try to find out for those things for which you already have some clue, okay. The reason I started off with Ayodhya because I already knew about Anita, okay, that Anita is going to Ayodhya. So for me, that link was a little easier. So now I have, if I see, I have for Salma, I have that Salma is going by land, and then some months are given to me. Ravi Raj is actually should be the obvious thing. Why? Because for Ravi Raj, I have got land. Okay, that is also known to me. Feb, and that is also known to me. So the only thing now I want to fix it for Ravi Raj is the place. Okay. So I think that should be the next thing, and the next obvious thing is that for Ravi Raj, try to find out place. Okay. Anyone out there for Ravi Raj, which is what is going to be the place? Anyone out there? See, I know that Ravi Raj cannot go to Ayodhya, cannot go to Rome. Why? Because obviously for Ayodhya there is only one person, and for Rome also there is only one person. Okay, and Ayodhya and Rome is already done. Okay, now the other things left is the three other locations, which is Jerusalem, Puri, and Kapilavastu. Okay. Now, over here it is given to you that Jerusalem. Okay, there is only sea route to Jerusalem. This is given to you very clearly. Now, can Ravi Raj go to Jerusalem because Ravi Raj is going by land? So that means he can't even go to Jerusalem. Now the only two things left is Puri and Kapilavastu. And out of that Kapilavastu, one is already done. Okay. Now if I have to choose further, okay, how do I take it? Okay. Now then we have Kapilavastu and Puri. Now let's see for Kapilavastu also I had some clues. Okay, so yes, the clue here was that Kapilavastu is going to be in May and Jan and May only. Okay, now we already know the month for Ravi Raj is Feb. So the only thing left for location left for Ravi Raj is Puri. Okay, are you guys clear with this? Yes, okay. I think so. I have given that explanation very clearly. Nimit was asking me about it, so we have made it very clear. Okay, and I've told you the reasons also that why it is Puri. Okay, because of the sea route. Okay, Jerusalem was not possible. Okay, Jerusalem was out. Rome and Ayodhya was already out. Okay, no Shahzad. It is going to be Puri. Okay, so because of the sea route, Jerusalem was out, Rome and Ayodhya was already out because it was only one place and only one person can go there. So Anita and Vijay was already there, so we had got that part very clear. Okay, so the only thing left now was Kapilavastu and Puri. And Kapilavastu, you know, okay, I have marked here. Okay, again, the Jan and May are the only 2 months where people go to Kapilavastu, and Ravi Raj was going in the month of Feb. Okay, so the only thing left was Puri. All right. So Khatija says not Kapilavastu. Yeah, Khatija. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. Going ahead. Next clue that I think will be easier to find. Okay, and I would just want if someone can highlight it here instead of me doing it because it was very obvious. Okay, last time also I told you that either Ravi Raj or Salma you should pick up because you know things. So over here, I would say the next part that you should be going out is with Salma. Okay, so Robin we had done, Ravi we are done, Anita we are done. We can talk about Salma now. Salma land we know. Okay, some of the months is already taken. Okay, so now Salma travels by land. Okay, so can she go to Jerusalem again? No. Why? The same reason that Jerusalem thing is taken by sea route. Okay, you see that I'm marking out here. Okay, Therefore, now she is left with which other options? She is left with Puri or Kapila Vastu. Okay. Again, the same logic for Ravi Raj. Okay, how we found Puri. Okay, the same logic. I'm saying that with this. Okay, we know that either it's going to be Kapila Vastu or Puri. Okay. So now, if I don't know, then what I'm going to write it here. Okay, because if it's going to be Puri, or it's going, so now if it's going to be Puri, it's going to be in the month of March. Okay. And Kapila Vastu, why? Because Kapila Vastu 1 and Jan has already happened. So the only other option for Kapila Vastu is May. Okay. Now Salma can go to Puri in March. Okay. I hope this is clear to you guys. Okay. And Salma can go to Kapila Vastu in May. Okay. These are the two possibilities for Salma there. Okay. Are you guys clear with this till now? Because this is the fag end part. Okay. Manav says next we can pick up is the land. Hari, till this point of time, we cannot come up with the reason. Till this point of time of the solution, okay, we cannot come down that Salma is going to Puri. Okay, so we will come to that part okay later on. But now with the flow of the solution that I am giving to you, in that flow till now, okay, we can only say that Salma will go to Puri in March and Kapila Vastu in May. Okay, these are the two things okay that we can say till now. Okay, all right. Now why I ever said that? Because the pilgrim to Puri was made in March. Okay, this is very clearly told here in point number 5. Okay, and right now Raviraj Puri happened in Feb. Okay, so these are two possibilities okay that will happen for Salma. Okay, all right, going ahead. Now we have another which are the other things left. Okay, so if I have to see for other things, so we have something about BJ that we can talk about. So let's say, for example, now BJ has gone because why BJ I chose? Because for BJ again I have got like his place is already I've got only mode and the months the other options that I have got. Okay, from that I can pick up certain things. So let's see if I can find something because I did not go for Manisha because Manisha is completely clueless right now. Okay, for her we don't know anything. Okay, so it's not good option to go with Manisha. Okay, so we can start and even for Neha for that matter. So that's why I chose Bijay. Okay, so Bijay has visited to Rome. Okay, now he could have only done this in either May or March. Okay, because it is given to you about the Rome thing. All right, it is given to you that just let me where because it's all blue here. Okay. Um, so it's given to you that this option, okay, yes, over here, okay. So now it is given that Bijay thing, okay, that we can do is just a minute, okay. All right, so not in Feb. Okay, this is given to you that Vijay has not got in Feb. Okay, so Feb has gone. Jan has already been cut down here. Okay, from this now the only option left here is March. Okay, or May. Okay, these are the only things left for Vijay now. Okay, now note that Puri has been visited twice. Okay, now Puri has been visited twice. Okay, so that is already, and that's why you need once in March. Okay, so for Puri, because it is given to you here, okay, we just saw that Puri is going to be visited in March. Okay, now this is because of this clue. Okay, now that we have already seen that Anita has gone in March. We've already seen that. Okay, so for March, how many people are there? Two people are there. You see here. Okay, for March, two people are there. One person is Anita. Who is the next person? Next person is this Puri person, like the person who goes to Puri. Okay, this is going to be another person. Okay, we know that. Now, with that logic, okay, can Vijay go in March? Okay, Vijay cannot go in March. Okay, so so this is very clear that Vijay could have not gone in March, and I've given you the logic behind it because for March, two people are there. One is Anita, who's already in March, and the second person for March is this person who goes to Puri. Okay, so Vijay could have gone only and only in the month of. Sorry, I'm writing the wrong side. So Vijay had gone only and only in the month of May. Okay, is this part clear? Rome is by sea, yes. All right. So I think by this much clue, okay, that we have got, and I think other things, okay, can now be found out a little easier way, because we have already found out most of the things. Okay, but there are certain things, okay, which we are not able to find. Okay, and in those cases, there's going to be a multiple options. Okay, this can be multiple scenarios. Okay, so what I would want, because I have to make two different tables, because this table is very almost there's no space left. Okay, so what I would want, okay, you can take a screenshot of that what I have done till now. Okay, because now I'll have to move on to a whiteboard thing and then explain you things further. Okay, so just a quick yes, okay, in case you guys have taken the screenshot of it, okay, so that I can move, and then I have two different plots, because till things, okay, that were very clear, and which are the only things possible, that I've already done, and now that we have multiple plots, okay. All right, so I'm going to another screen. All right, so now I'm just doing through all the plots. Okay, so there are two cases, as I said, okay, that will have, or rather, a multiple plots. Okay, so I'm just trying to put in here. Okay, so this is Anita, this is Salma, this is BJ, this is Manisha, this is Robin, this is Raviraj, and this is Neha. Okay, so I'm going to put in two plots in the same table out here. Okay, guys. All right. Now, this is one, two, three. All right, and then we have another one, two, three table. Perfect. Okay. So in the initial part, I'm just going to draw things that we have already done. Okay. So just bear with me till the time I'm just noting down things. All right. So we knew this Ayodhya. This was for sure. Land, air was sure. Okay, and March was sure. Okay. So in this case, okay, we don't need a multiple plot. So this is going to be the same thing. Okay. For Salma, okay, we had two things. Okay, for Salma, one was that if she goes to Puri, okay, Salma, we already knew that Salma land is there. So this is not going to be a challenge. This is going to be the same thing. Okay. So Puri, she would have gone, as I said, okay, she would have gone in March. This is already I've done. So what I'm doing a circle thing for different possibilities. Okay. The other thing I also said that she can either go to Kapila Vastu, okay, also, and if she's going to Kapila Vastu, she's going the month of May. Okay. So these are the two different plots. Okay, land is definitely going to be there. Okay, all right. For BJ, we know that Rome was the option. Okay, and C is the only thing here, and May thing is also, this is definitely that we found out. Over here, there is no not like the possibility of another case is not there. Okay. Now for the other line, now I'm not writing for Manisha right now. Okay, I'm writing for Robin. Okay, Robin, we are already done. Okay, so Robin was basically Kapila Vastu. Okay, Robin was also land option that we have seen. Okay, and Robin was Jan. Okay, this was also done. Okay, now even for Ravi Raj, we were very clear. Okay, that his Puri land. Okay, and fell. Now, for Salma, these two cases were there. Okay. Now, these are two things left for Manisha and Neha, which is going to be a either or case. Okay. Which we don't know. Okay. So that's why I made two different tables, because it makes it picture very clear. Now, Manisha will either go to Kapila Vastu. Okay. Because for Kapila Vastu, we had got only one person till now. And Kapila Vastu, okay, there are two people going. So one person definitely is Robin. The second person can be either Salma or Manisha. Okay. So, so either Kapila, she can go to Kapila Vastu, and that is definitely by land. Okay, and that the only other May left month was May. But the other option is, okay, the other land thing is, sorry, the other option combination left For Jerusalem, the C option, because Jerusalem is only by sea, and that can happen only in the month of April. Okay. Now exactly opposite of this is with Neha. Okay. Either Neha will go to Jerusalem, she can go by sea, or she can go in April. Okay. Or else this combination that you have put here, okay, will come here, that that she can go to either. Okay, no, not Kapila Vastu, because Kapila Vastu we have already got. Okay, so she will be for Puri. Sorry, because Puri is also for two locations. So yes, so she will be either for Puri, okay, for land option, and March. Okay, because these are the only options left that I have with me. Okay, rest other. So so Akhil is asking, please open the other question of the set. Okay, just okay. Akhil, I thought that you must have taken a screenshot. That time I gave you an option. Okay, let me quickly look at the questions quickly of the people. What people are asking. Manisha is going to Kapila Vastu, okay, or Jerusalem. Perfect. So that's what I have done. Okay, Malcolm. Okay, I think you can see that part here. Okay, Manisha can be Kapila Vastu or Jerusalem. Okay, Neha can be Jerusalem as well. Okay, Malcolm. Okay, not yeah, yeah. So you have already put in there. Neha is Puri, Kapila, Salma is Kapila. No, Nimit, okay, we can't have a definite thing there, okay, with respect to Neha and no Manisha there, okay. So Neha, Manisha will have Neha, Manisha, and Salma. These three people will have these three different possibilities, okay. That's why I have drawn a separate table out there, okay, because now you see with the months and the combination that I had, okay, I had a combination of Kapil, Land, and May, okay, that I could have put in for Salma, that I could have put in for even Manisha, okay, that is satisfying in both the places, okay. Similarly, the other combination that I had is for Jerusalem, C, and April, okay, that combination again, there are possibilities, so I could have put that in Neha, okay, and I could have put that in Manisha. Okay, so now I understand. Okay, like going to the summarization of the entire thing, I understand that this could have been one of a very tedious and a trickier set for you guys. Okay, but understand when these kind of questions come. Okay, this is probably on those tougher one questions which you will have to solve. Not all the questions of the set, but definitely your 2-3 questions of the set that you can solve. Okay, because you look at certain questions out there. Okay, which will be very easy to answer. Okay, so I'm just going back to the set. Now, who went to Ayodhya? That's such a simple question. Okay, you don't even have to solve the entire set for that. Okay, so even if you have solved it to some extent, okay, you can get the answer. So this is what I say, that there can be a case that where you will see that you are not able to solve the entire set properly, but at least those 2-3 questions, okay, out of five, you were able to answer it. And you'll always find that for these kind of sets, okay, there will be 1 or 2 questions which will require you to solve the entire puzzle set. Okay, so that is that you if you're not able to solve the complete set, you can definitely skip those 2-3 questions and mark the answer for those 1 or 2 questions which are easier level one, and go ahead. This way you are kind of utilizing those 2-3 questions also, which most of the janta would have not solved. And the reason of people not solving that question is only and only that this is all tougher side. The set is looking difficult, so I might not solve it. Okay, and this is where those people who cross those 95 percentile range are those people who will go for those challenging question and at least get those 2-3 questions right. Okay, all right. So who went to Ayodhya? I have the answer here, Anita, which is not there in the options. So none of these is the answer there. Okay. In which month did Vijay go to pilgrimage? Okay, now that was also very clear to me. Okay, Vijay has gone to which month? Okay, so I've already put in here on the whiteboard. You can see. Okay, so Vijay is only May option. Okay, so Vijay has got in the month of May. All right. So that's option number 4. Okay, in which month did Vijay go to pilgrimage? Okay, I hope you guys are solving it. Yes. If Manisha went to Jerusalem, okay, now see, this is a question where you would need those multiple cases, because Manisha and Neha these for these two people we didn't have any much of clue and idea, so we'll have to solve things in detail. So for these kind of questions, okay, probably if you're not able to solve the entire set, you can skip this kind of question. The idea of leaving the entire set is not good, okay, so that's why you should definitely find ways to answer it. Now if Manisha goes to Jerusalem, when did she make her pilgrimage? Okay, so this is the combination thing that they're asking you. So Manisha going to Jerusalem is in the month of April. All right, that's the answer there, guys. I hope you guys have. The answer here is April. Perfect. All right. So my main learning and the main takeaway that I want you guys to have, okay, from this session is that like first is never take a linear arrangement kind of question to be on a easier side. You can definitely be challenged by a question from linear arrangement as well. Okay. So do practice with more number of questions and all of that. That is definitely going to help you. And we are going to have two more sessions in detail, okay, in our regular class, okay, that is where we will have things where we will discuss about linear arrangement in detail. Okay, one is going to be at a basic level, okay, we will not touch upon directly higher level questions. We'll start it from the scratch, okay, deal with the easier level questions first, and then build upon things, and then come up with the advanced level thing, and then give you higher level questions. Okay, so we will solve those like 4 hours of time that you can spend on these kind of chapters. Okay. All right. Any questions that you guys have for me with regards to linear element chapter? Okay, do let me know, or else I think we can sign it off for tonight. We already 17 minutes past the scheduled time. All right. So thanks for joining in, guys. Okay, and make sure that you have liked the video, you have subscribed to our channel, okay, and all of that. Okay. So yes, that will definitely help you with regards to Yuvraj. I would just say that as of now, you can subscribe to the channel. Okay, that will definitely help you with regards to more and more updates. Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for joining in. Good night, and stay safe at your place, at your home.